I think favorite hymn, I'd probably say "Be Thou My Vision." It's one that Courtney and I had at our wedding. I love the Celtic themes of it, and also I love all the verses. And unfortunately, our Presbyterian hymnal, the blue one, only has 3 verses, but there's a lot of other good verses in there too, and we miss those often in our hymnal. I also really love "Be Still My Soul." That tune and the lyrics, it's kind of a haunting tune, yet it has a strength to it that gives you hope and tells you even in these times of trouble, even in the times of sadness or even death, our souls can be stilled because we are held by God. And some of the church music I really like all of it. That seems like a cop out answer, and I apologize for that. But we have 2,000 years of great church music in the history of Christianity. And I don't like to just focus in on one. It's all about how it's done. There are times when that big organ swell with timpani and this choir with all these voices belting out this song, it can just give you goosebumps and move you. But that being said, there are times in certain songs that it sounds perfect with just 3 voices in harmony, maybe a simple rhythm on a cajon or something, a banjo plucking out a tune just can move your soul. Just depends on the song and the mood. The different times of worship, the different moods sometimes call for different forms of musical expression. There are some great modern hymns written. There's some good modern praise worship. There's some great older hymns written in the early centuries of the church. There are times when you want a big brass band and you just want to tap your feet. One of the things our church has done a lot of recently is bluegrass music. We found that to be a common denominator, that the older folks in the church and the younger folks both really love the upbeat uh, expression of bluegrass. We've been doing some old hymns like Standing on the Promises with mandolin and fiddle and banjo, and people just really like it. So it depends just on how it's done, the congregation, the mood, the moment. I really like it all, and that's why I really want to go to a church that appreciates the diversity of music, that it can have handbells, and it can have a modern anthem, and then a more traditional anthem that was written a few hundred years ago. It can have organ, it can have piano, it can have brass, it can have orchestra. All these different things can really come together and make a worship service that connects to different people in different ways at the different points in the service.